Over the years, several families have migrated to Washer Village, hoping for a better quality of life. However, with new generations, some drama and gossip has spread around. Hopefully, the future generation will bring peace once again to the once peaceful Washer Village. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have something a little different. We're actually exploring a Sims 2 custom neighbourhood. Now, the link to this neighbourhood was actually sent to me by the creator, who is Doomsday System, over on Discord. I will provide their name and their Discord number in the description below, and I'll also provide a link to this neighbourhood if you're interested. All the household, the families, and all the community lots were created by them. And this is some undertaking, I will tell you. There are 12 families and a number of specialised community lots, like there's a homeless shelter, and we have the Washer Village Hospital here. So let's just take a look around and see what we have. So we've got the Jones family. This lovely lesbian couple just moved to Washer Village. Can they get over their differences and remain a happy couple? Will they split up and lead different paths? Interesting. We also have the Green family. Now, I have taken a look at the families before, and let me tell you, this is one of my favourites. The Green family immigrated among Simkind in hopes of leading a normal life. They chose interesting names, but they hope that they can still make friends and raise their family normally. This is their names. So we have Meat Pie Green, Horseshoe Green, Benadryl Green, Goodbye Green, Very Helpful Green, Dishwasher Green, Nostril Green, and Grass Green. I absolutely love that. I think that's such a fun idea for aliens. We have the Lincoln family here. The Lincoln family has always been rich and they regularly make investments. They hope to be able to have more heirs to pass down the business to. They have a lot looking at it already, but this is Sheldon, Heather, Gordon, Steve, Veronica, Chastity, Destiny, and Joshua. We also have the McDonald family. After adopting a young boy, the McDonalds have moved to Washer Village in hopes of giving their son a good life. However, they don't seem to quite agree on the number of children to raise. Oh, I'm struggling with this one. This is shocking. I'm Scottish and can't pronounce their names. A Bain? Bay? Graham. Okay, I've got one. So that is them. We have the Barnes family. Joseph is secretly cheating on his wife. Kate is cheating on her husband and has multiple children that aren't her husband's. So we've got Joseph, Kate, and 4 babies. So we've got Emmett, Elliot, Timothy, and Thomas. Fun. That is going to be a stressful household to play. We have got the Stevenson family. So they've got Murphy Stevenson. Murphy is an active sim. He loves jogging and watching sports. He wants a successful life with 6 dogs. We've got the Murray family, Belle Murray. Belle is a lovely sim, owner of the clothing store. She dreams of owning 6 cats and growing old by herself. She also wants to have a career and maybe adopt a child. We've got the Nowak family. After the death of his wife, Franciszek found the love of his life. Will he be able to convince her to move in? Will he be able to raise the triplets? So we've got Franciszek. Again, my pronunciation is terrible and I am sorry. Zaklina, Sophia, and Susanna. Perfect. We've got the Williams family. We've got Gwendolyn Williams. Raising an alien baby alone is difficult, but Gwendolyn manages just fine. She's recently fell in love and hopes to marry soon, but she wonders if she's moving too fast. So we've got Gwendolyn and baby alien Prescott. We've just checked that household. The McLaughlin family. So we've got Natalie McLaughlin and her daughter Juliet. Natalie lost her husband and is trying to raise her daughter Juliet. Will she be able to do it successfully? Does she have more than she can handle? We do not know yet. We've got the Norman family. Charles and Blake had always wanted a little girl to spoil. How will they feel when they find out Lena has fallen in love with an alien? Can this vampire family accept their daughter's choice? We've got the Richmond family. This poor couple is basically homeless and jobless. They seem to be expecting a surprise, and it may or may not be a good one. So we have got Jimmy and Tasha Richmond. I quite like the name there, because they're obviously not. And the green. Oh no, we've done the green. I think that's everyone. How did the Jones? Yeah, so I think that's all the families. That's all 12. So we have a nice mix of supernatural Sims plus ordinary Sims. There is a lot of Sims in this town. So, you will have quite intense rounds, I imagine. And with the amount of children, you will have a lot of households in future generations as well. Luckily, there is a lot of free space here to expand and move in other households and all that kind of thing. So that's good. I think what we'll do now is we'll take a little look in some of the community lots because I'm really interested to see what they look like inside. So this is the grill bar and steakhouse. Honestly, not what I was expecting inside. I was expecting more of like a restaurant, but it has everything. Like it's got a place for your Sims to come dine out. They can do karaoke, they can dance. There's the little spinning ball thing. There's hot tubs so your Sims can woohoo. Also, the whole restaurant thing, so you can have like your bar meals and things. So that's exciting. Here we have the Washer Village Hospital. So you've got plenty of beds, plenty of cribs for the maternity suite. There is a massive dining hall here. There's hot tubs and a swimming pool, which I guess is maybe for physio, and a swing room. I'm not entirely sure what the swing room is for, but we've got the hospital, which I think this is quite an interesting lot. I guess it obviously functions as a restaurant because like the reception area is all like the dine out desks. So if you wanted to take your Sims on a date to the hospital, you have options. Also, this would be really good more for sort of storytelling purposes, I think. If you were playing like your legacy and you got an elderly Sim who's taken ill or your pregnant Sim or whatever, and you want to like stage screenshots, I think this would be a really good lot for that. This is Belle's Boutique, which I think is a very interesting build. I like the shape of it. So just want to put the roof on so we can see. There we go. Wow, Auto Roof did this build dirty, I will tell you that. It is a really interesting shape though, and I do like it. This, I wouldn't say it's a boutique as such, like you can get your clothes and things here, but I would say this is more like a sort of multi-purpose store. It like doubles as like your grocery store. You can also buy like magazines and video games and things and your cologne. The only thing this lot is missing to be like a total general store would be like the electronics station. But other than that, you can pretty much get everything here. So it's a nice functional store to come and get your sim supply. And here we have the homeless shelter. So this one I think also functions as a restaurant because it does have like the dine out desk things here. But it also has, a functioning kitchen that you can come and make food without having to pay the prices at the desk. You wouldn't have to have like a meal out. And there's also like the beds and everything there and a little like clothes room, like a wardrobe. I would say the only thing this is missing for being Oh, hang on, maybe it's not. I was gonna say it's missing showers for being like a homeless shelter, but it might have them on the walls. Oh no, that's just a drain. Oh no, there's no, that's a urinal. Yeah, no, I think the only thing this lot is missing to be like I say functioning loosely, but to be a homeless shelter as such would be showers. Like there is no place here your Sims could shower. Again, I think this kind of law would be more for storytelling purposes. Like if you take the Richmond family, for example, I'm not entirely sure what their living situation is like. But for them, somewhere like this where they can come and eat and sleep at the end of the day, that would be handy. So you could set up screenshots and things about them, like their life during the day, and then them having a safe place to come at night. If you were playing in this town, I would recommend adding like the university showers or something into the bathrooms here. I thought we would also check out some of the houses, and I had to jump into the greenhouse first because I really enjoy this family. Like, I think it's such a fun concept. So, here is Horseshoe. They have quite strong facial features, like, even for aliens, I will say they've got very strong features. What's this? Oh, is someone in the ground? What? Okay. Are they babies? Okay. Nostril and grass are glitched. So if you were coming into play with this lot, I think you would need to reset them. I I don't know if they're meant to be babies or toddlers. I mean, I can't click on them. Yeah, I think they must be babies. You would need to do reset sim, I think, because they're in the ground. But it's fine. For the purposes of this video, we'll just leave them there. So this is the greenhouse, and it is something, I will give you that. As for aliens, they would definitely have a wacky house. So the fact they've got like buffet tables and everything, I I don't really understand why it's mirrored. I don't really get that. Maybe this was like converted apartments or something. But we've got like a double kitchen and then a massive like buffet thing here. And then like two master bedrooms, a nursery. There's also a nursery there. Some single bedrooms. Oh, yeah, there's two nurseries. Well, three nurseries. I was just gonna say I don't think there's enough cribs for all of them. But yeah, so this is the greenhouse. Very interesting shape. Like I don't think I'd be brave enough to try and build like shapes like this in The Sims 2. I don't think I could. But that is them. Here we have the Barnes family, I think. Yes. So this is Joseph and Kate's the one with the four babies that are not her husband. This is such a small house for such a big family, and they have like no money. So this one is going to be a difficult household to play, I would say. Like they would need to hustle. I don't know if like yeah, no, she doesn't work and either does he, and they have no skills. So yeah, no, they're gonna have to hustle if they're gonna be able to pay for all these babies. That one doesn't have hair. I think I must have like glitched CC or something. Because that one also doesn't have it. But then this one's do. So I want to check their family trees just so we can see. Where's Kate? Just so we can see who like the baby's dads are. So Murphy Stevenson, Murphy, and the Scottish guy. Yeah, so she's had two sets of twins. She's had two with Murphy and two with the Scottish guy that I can't pronounce. So this is going to be a really difficult household. The house itself's quite nice though. I do like it. I would definitely say this is like a starter home, not one you can raise four sets of babies in. I want to try and like pick up this one. Um, Maybe I shouldn't do nurse actually. Is she pregnant? What? That's weird. She got like a pregnancy bump. But okay, they're all aging up. Okay. I'm just gonna pause the game here. Oh, okay. He doesn't have hair. I definitely think I have an issue with some downloads. I'll need to try and fix that. But yeah, we are gonna leave before all the babies age up, I think. Yeah, let's just go. The next family I wanted to check out was the Lincoln family because they're meant to be like the rich ones that own half of the town. So let's just take a little look at that. Is an interesting choice. I find it hard to believe that someone like that rich would have two minivans. Um, yeah, let's have a little look at their house. So they do have quite a nice kitchen with the fancy smancy appliances. Really small TV again for a rich family. So then they've got like the nursery in with the master bedroom, which again, I personally think a rich family would have like a separate nursery. They've got like kids sharing rooms. We have like a games area here. I really quite like the card table. One issue for me is there's not railings or a wall down the side of the stairs. Like I know Sims don't fall off, but that's something I personally quite like to include. And then we have two bedrooms up here as well. It's a bit of a smaller house than I was expecting, but it's functional. So that is the main thing. I think the last house I want to check out is the homeless families one, like the Richmond house. I think that's going to be quite interesting. So the Richmond family are the last family I want to check out. I just wanted to see how they were living, and they have this tiny little shack built up in a forest, which I think is quite fun. Also, one thing I did notice when I was coming into these households, they're all connected. Like if you look at their relationships, you know, he's got an enemy in the town. Like it's not just like affairs and things, but you know, there's other sort of dramas going on, and I really like that. And they also all have the memories tied to that. Also, all the Sims have individual bios. So Jimmy is a mean and lazy slob. There's not much else to say about him. Oh, and he doesn't want to work. So that's going to bode well because if you remember this family's bio, I'm pretty sure that Tasha here is going to have a baby. Like I'm pretty sure the surprise is she's going to get a baby bump any point now. So let's have a look at hers. Former stripper Tasha got kicked out of the strip club due to her pregnancy. Her abusive husband won't allow her to get a job. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't realize how in depth these bios were. Like that is some drama right there. Poor Tasha. So that is our quick overview of Washer Village. Honestly, I think the amount of work that's gone into this neighborhood is insane. Like the patience to build all these houses and community lots and create all the Sims and then to make their backstories and everything so fleshed out. Like it is incredible. As I said before, I will leave the creators' details and the link to this neighborhood in the description below. Personally, I'm not sure how I would get on with gameplay in this neighborhood, just because there are so many Sims. Like 12 households is quite a lot to begin with for me anyway, and that's usually where my neighborhoods end up. I think Pleasant View at the moment has 9 households. So I mean 12's not that much more, but then when you consider how many children there are and how much the relationships are going to split off, I do think this world or this neighborhood, sorry, is quite good for storytelling though, because there are so many like specialized lots, like the homeless shelter and the hospital, all that kind of stuff. It's really good for setting up scenes. You know, if you make like machinimas or you just like taking screenshots. So I think that's quite handy. But the amount of detail in this world is incredible. Like there's so all the Sims are connected. There's so much drama. It is unreal. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little overview and my first trip into a custom neighbourhood in The Sims 2. If you have any suggestions for things you'd like to see, or just any comments in general, just leave them down below. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so because it would mean so much to me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!